Welcome to another episode of Bike Life Diaries, my weekly update series where I keep you updated with what's happening on the channel. So last week, pretty busy to be fair. I have been out on quite a few rides, did a few motovlogs. They're uploaded to YouTube already, and I think I mentioned in a previous video that when it comes to things like motovlogs and longer videos, I'm only going to put those on YouTube now. So if you're watching this on TikTok, just head over to YouTube, search for AD Bike Life, and drop me a subscribe. So I've got up to 500 subscribers now, which is really good. And yeah, the number of subscribers has been climbing ever since I did the Germany trip. And yeah, that's inspired me to do lots more moto vlogs. And so yeah, I'll keep those coming as long as people are enjoying them. So yeah, let me know what you think. Wednesday I went out for a ride with my mate Mark, and I managed to do a bit of a review of his S1000RR. So he's got a Gen 2, so 2013 S1000RR in Isle of Man Tyco BMW livery. So really nice bike actually, and it was amazing to ride. It really was a great bike. And on that video I give my thoughts as much as I could, because I was enjoying the ride so much I was struggling to be able to describe it, but that was good. What else have I been doing this week? So I got my new helmet, my new Shoei, which is up there, and then I also bought some new boots and some new gloves to go with it. So yeah, I've been spending much more money than I really needed to spend, but hey, you know, it's an expensive hobby, so why not? Today I'm off out for another ride, but no moto vlogs, because basically I went out yesterday and did a moto vlog using my new helmet, but because I haven't got my chin mount for that helmet yet, I had to mount the helmet on the side of the camera. And a couple of things I didn't like about that. One was that the wind was sort of pulling on the camera, so I didn't want to sort of spend too much time on the dual carriageway or going too fast, because I didn't want to risk the camera coming off. And I think because it was mounted on the side rather than on the chin, I think it's more exposed to wind, so I think the wind noise was a lot higher. So I don't yet know whether that higher wind noise was a characteristic of the helmet, or where I've placed the microphone in the new helmet, or the fact that it wasn't protected by the fairing, you know, the screen of the bike. So time will tell, and as soon as I get the chin mount, which should be here at some point this coming week, I'll be able to get out and do another moto vlog and see if that's any better. The helmet overall is fantastic. I absolutely love it. The design of it, so it's the Shoei X-SPR Pro, so it's a Marc Marquez replica. Yeah, it's so light compared to my HJC. The HJC is not heavy, and I think I mentioned in a video that on paper there's only something like 50 grams difference, but it feels a lot more than that, so the difference feels much bigger. So it is really light and super comfortable, so I'm really pleased with that helmet. So what's coming up next week? Well, unfortunately I'm not going to be doing any riding next week, or at least until next weekend, because I'm working away all week. So I have to do that every once in a while. So I'm stuck in a hotel for a week, so I will probably be doing some TikTok lives. So if you're watching this on TikTok, keep an eye on the channel. I'll do a few lives this week in the evenings about tea time-ish. And if you're on YouTube, then head over to TikTok, drop me a follow, and then you'll be able to join in with those lives. I haven't really done many lives recently. I've just been so busy, but I'll do a few this week. And next weekend, hopefully the weather stays good and I can get out and do some more riding. And then the weekend after, I'm going up to Bolton to pick up a bike from my mate Digi. And I can't wait for that, because the bike is very unusual. It's a Buell XB9. So for those that don't know, Buell were a sort of, I think, a partner company to Harley Davidson. Now, before you switch off immediately as soon as I mention Harley Davidson, it was sort of like their sports bike division, if you will. So they made sort of aggressive naked sports bikes, and the Buell is really unique because the oil is stored in the swing arm, the fuel is sort of kept in the frame. It's a really unique design. It's quite a short wheelbase bike, so it's supposed to be really nimble, really flickable, and very, very torquey as well. It's meant to have a really good, strong engine in there. So I'm really looking forward to that. And also I think one of the characteristics is that it only revs to about 7,000 or 8,000, so that'll be interesting. When I test rode my friend's Ducati 959 Panigale, one thing that I noticed was how quickly it hit the red line, and it took some getting used to. But I'm sort of expecting that now with a Buell because it's got such a short rev range. So yeah, I'm picking that up from Bolton, bringing it back down to Wiltshire. So I will have a good few hours on the bike. So fingers crossed the weekend after next that the weather's good as well. And then the following week after that, so the weekend of the 6th of September, is the bike meet that I'm organising. So I've mentioned it loads and loads of times. You're probably sick of hearing it, but I'm going to mention it again. So I want to try and capture as many people as I can. So the bike meet is on Saturday, the 6th of September at Factory Heads Café in Donington. So Factory Heads Café is in the same building as Superbike Factory, right on the edge of Donington race circuit. And everybody is welcome. From 12 p.m. onwards, we'll be there. All of the gang will be there. So come and meet us, come and say hi, come and spend a couple of hours. There's loads of parking for bikes. You've got the cafe so you can have some food. You've got Superbike Factory so you can browse around and maybe even spend some money if you want to. And then also you've got Donington race circuit, and there is British Superbikes racing there that weekend. So maybe make a weekend of it and go see some racing as well. So yeah, so we'll all be there. I'm really looking forward to that. It's been a long time coming. The last bike meet was on the 31st of May, and that was a great success. And it was, yeah, really, really good. Loads of people came, and the weather was fantastic as well. So I'm hoping the weather stays good for us. We've been really lucky, or certainly I've been really lucky this year. Every time I've planned something to do with bikes and trips, the weather's just been amazing. So hopefully that luck continues. So yeah, that's pretty much it that's coming up on the channel. If anything else pops into my mind, I'll let you know. Oh yes, just again as a reminder, the podcast that I did a few weeks ago with Max and Harry from Cams and Cranks, that's available on my YouTube channel. It's also available on their YouTube channel. So check out Cams and Cranks on YouTube. Really nice lads, Harry, Max and Vinny. Unfortunately, Vinny couldn't be there with us for the podcast. But yeah, they take you through their journey of rebuilding a pit bike. And they've invited me to basically, when they get to test that pit bike in a field owned by somebody that they know, so they've got permission to ride this bike in this farmer's field, and they've invited me along as well, so I'm really looking forward to that. And one more thing actually, whilst we're talking about off-road riding, so I'm booked in to do the Ducati Motocross Experience Day in October. So again, I just can't wait for that. I haven't ridden off-road in years. So I used to race enduro in my military days, and yeah, I used to love it. It was such a passion, but I haven't done it for a long time. So hopefully my body will hold up, and I'll be able to throw a motocross bike around a track once again. But what I'm planning on doing with that experience day, if we're allowed to use GoPros, then I'll take my GoPro and get some content from there as well. So loads coming up on the channel, folks. I will continue to make as much content as I can, but as always, if you want me to make anything particular or anything specific, just let me know, and if I can, then I will. But other than that, thank you for watching, folks. Thank you for all your support, and like I say, Follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. I've hit that 500 subscriber mark now on YouTube, and I'm trying to get to 1,000. So your help is very much appreciated. But other than that, stay safe and have fun.